decided maybe I should at least do a video of working on the 70 all-white here. I'm working on wiring it up, which at first I was kind of mad because there's all, stand out of the light, every single wire down here is red. So how the heck do you figure that out? Well, what I started doing is hooking the jump box up to the two individual wires, which is the main power wire here coming off the starter solenoid and the start wire, and these other two are for the stator, which I'll get into that in a minute. I didn't realize the rectifier was missing behind this on the dash here. Hopefully you guys can see the two holes. It was right there. Had the big style ones, but anyhow, put power to it and took a test light and figured out the white one is constant power. I made that on the ignition switch, and the brown one is the start wire. Why I made them that color, don't ask, that's just what I had. And so the only thing I need to do to make it run, I need to hook these wires up to this switch, and I need to make a wire over to the ignition. Now to do this right, I need to remake this wire going down to the points too. It has a rub spot in the middle, and I did it just to make sure it ran. It wasn't, meant to be permanent. So I will fix all the little trinkets later. And I remember I homemade this linkage on here. This is actually a piece of wire or something at some point, but I copied it off of the other 408s or one of the 8s I had at the time. But anyhow, I got the air cleaner and everything there. That was the old coil that was on it. I never did try it. I mean, that coil might have been good. I don't know. So anyhow, I got getting everything all figured out. Hopefully it'll focus in here. But got start on the bottom. To the right is battery. Might help if I get in the light, huh? There we go. Hopefully you guys can see it. But to the right bottom there is battery. Top right is for the regulator rectifier. Middle left there is the ignition wire or power to the coil. And top left is accessory, which I won't use that. But anyhow, let me find some spade terminals here. And I'm going to wire it up. You can see these are marked individually too. The camera can actually pick up better on it than my eye can. You can see them real good in there. So, alright, let me get at it. And I gotta actually hook a battery up. It's sitting back here. There's a few differences between the Series 1 408s and the Series 2 all-whites. The Series 1 actually used a starter solenoid, and the gas tank was mounted under the hood like so. I thought that was a hack job, but I've come to find out that is where it's supposed to be. And the voltage regulator was under the dash on this series instead of under the shift plate, where it's under the shift plate on that one. I think I showed that before. And there's a few other little subtle differences, like the battery is not under the footrest. The battery is back here in these, or at least I think it's supposed to be. You can tell somebody's Afro engineered this quite a bit along the ways. I mean, check out these terminals that are on here and stuff. So I'm just gonna put this thing together so it'll run, and later on I'll fix all the little wadgets that are wrong with it. I know you guys will like that term, but that's what I got. And I got there's two new rear tires there, and the two fronts are for on the 76. So one of these tires might go on the 74, because it has one that's completely split. I haven't totally made up my mind yet, but when I get there I'll let you know. So let me get that done. I can hook the choke cable back up. Attempt to put the points cover back on. It's in such a pain in the butt location on this, and put a little gas in and fire it up. Might not be tonight, but I will finish this video when I fire it up. super confident here. We'll put some gas in. Missed. Just a cart forward, so. Let's see here. I didn't hook the chuck cable back up. Or the points cable, like I said I was going to. But if I hooked everything up right, I do believe it's going to run. It will run. Throttle up just a hair. Might have to clean the car. No gas in here once. Hold on a second. Half. 1/2. Yep, get around. Got to mess with that curve a little bit. The other thing is, there potentially might not be enough gas in the tank for it to work, right? So we'll finish it up another night here. It's already about 7:15 at night and it's still daylight out, which is daylight savings time. Hooray! 74, right, guys? We'll live. I'll get the deck figured out. I've never actually heard the deck turn on this. It's either a pulley or a linkage issue I gotta figure out with the belt. And I'll get the new rear tires on it, and I'm gonna have to buy a voltage regulator for this. I was never saying on my part, I didn't even realize it was missing. I just assumed it was under the shifter plate like the other ones, so I'll handle that off camera here and I'll get back to you guys on the next one. Later. It lives! I did hit record, right? I did.